What's up, you guys? It's your boy Scotty, and you're watching a segment of my testimony. What is up, everybody? What is up? As of right now, it's like 12:04 in the afternoon. I just got done taking myself a shower. I just cooked some hamburgers, and I'm about to go to the store to get me something to drink. I'm about to get dressed up and go to the store or whatever. But before I did that, I just wanted to go ahead and do this video because I've been meaning to do this, my testimony video, for the last 2 weeks. But now that I'm doing it, because you know the Bad Girls Club didn't come on, so I had a chance to do an Ask Scotty in its place, and now I can do my testimony. And tomorrow may be a bitch are you serious, or it may be my perspective. It's either one, but you know, it is what it is. So this testimony of mine is about distance. And when you hear the word distance, you already know what that means. And this is what I mean. And this video is not going to be that long either, because, you know, these, like I always tell y'all, when I do videos like my testimony or Bitch Are You Serious, it's basically me venting to my people, because y'all are my people. Y'all spend y'all time watching me on YouTube. Y'all like my videos. Y'all comment. Y'all subscribe. Y'all do what it do all the time. Y'all support me. So I feel like I'm doing y'all, you know what I'm saying? I should be more personal with y'all, giving y'all parts of my life, even though sometimes when I do give a, you know, talk about my life and, you know, open the doors of my life to y'all, sometimes people take it and use it against me. But you know, it is what it is. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm honest as fuck, and I don't mind, you know, giving y'all what it is, like giving y'all that real talk, and that's just what it is. But this video is a real talk. So, okay, this video is about distance, and you know, I just turned 24 years old in February the 12th, and you know, after all these years, I've noticed that some people aren't meant to be in your life for a long period of time. As fucked up as it may sound, everybody's not meant to be in your life for long term. And you know, that's the point where I'm at now. You know, this whole time I've been trying to improve myself, reinvent myself. You know, I'm letting go of 3 years of toxic back and forth relationship with somebody. Then I'm trying to get my life together, get my education, you know, go back to school this year. And I'm currently looking for a job still. You know, it's hard on me right now, but you know, I said that I was going to take the steps to reevaluate myself, and that's what I'm doing. And you can't do that when you have people that really don't serve a purpose in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not the type of person that likes to cut people off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to cut people off. What I do is, you know, once I see something that's just not working for me, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's about that time for me to fall back. You know what I'm saying? Like, not cut them off completely, but fall back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes for friends and family. And you know, this video is not even about anyone in particular. This is just about my feelings and what I think and what I believe and whatever. And you know, for me, it's like, when I see something in someone that I don't know if I can deal with it, I'll immediately back up and be like, you know what, this person is not meant to be in my life for a long period of time. I'm not meant to be close to that person. I just keep my cool, not be around, not talk to them that much. Just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to love people from a distance. You do, you know, because, you know, some people just aren't meant to be in your life. And you know, it's like this girl that I knew, that I went to high school with, you know what I'm saying? We were both in horrible places, you know, when we were freshmen in high school, because, you know, I was getting picked on all the time. I was being bullied all day, every day. Her necessarily, she wasn't being picked on, but they would talk about her because she was a female, but, you know, her hair was cut, you know, just about the same length as mine. You know, she was gay. And you know, most people would mistake her as a boy automatically because of what clothes that she wore, and because of her haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like, her haircut was just as low as mine. And you know, we basically bonded over the fact that we were outcasts, so to speak. And you know, I was real bitter at everyone, and so was she. And you know, it is what it is. That's, you know, that's what that situation was. We were great friends, and I don't have nothing negative to say about her at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never did anything to me, but she left. She left the city that we were in, and she moved away, and I moved on with my life. And you know, she came back, and when she came back, you know what I'm saying, I was in a different place than she was. And it's like, when you try, you know, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't necessarily be trying to push yourself. Like, in this type of situation, I wasn't really trying to be like, no, I don't want to fuck with you no more because I'm in a better place. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, she came back after I graduated high school, and by that point, I found myself completely. I had gained so much respect. A lot of people started respecting me. Even the people that used to didn't even fuck with me was fucking with me. But that wasn't my reasoning for pushing her off. Like, I would never do nobody like that. But at the same time, it felt like, in my opinion, I felt like she was still in that same place that she was in when we were in school. And I wasn't in that place. I wasn't angry with anyone. I wasn't bitter with anybody. I was like chilling. I was in a happy place. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was real cool. But it was so hard to reconnect with her. And to the point where I'm like, what am I doing? You know, was she really meant to be a long time friend? You know what I mean? Or was she just meant to be someone that was with me for a season? You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to push her away, because I really did try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried, and it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just wasn't in the same place as I was in. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, you know, that we were in school. But it wasn't like if I saw her, I wasn't going to speak to her, or I wasn't going to talk to her, because even after I had it was difficult to connect with her. When I would see her out, I would still speak to her. But she didn't speak to me. It's like she was upset with me. And you know, I'm the type of person that be like, fuck it. You know, I mean, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the type of person that I am at this point. Like, if something just doesn't work, I'd be like, fuck it. And you know, just because I'm not really, you know, you can't force something where it doesn't fit. And me, you know, I was really trying to, try to conversate with it, try to rebuild, but it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It just really didn't work. And it was just like, you know what I'm saying, it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that was just a situation that really wasn't in the cards for me. Like, I just felt like she was someone that was in my life for a short period of time, and that was the time that she was supposed to be in my life. She wasn't supposed to be in my life as an adult, I guess, and that's why it's the way it is. I don't have anything bad to say about it at all. I just feel like at this point in time, she doesn't really like me too much, and it's not my fault. Then, you know, it's other people that have come in my life, and you know, when I see something that I just can't stand, I just distance myself away. It's not like I'm being a bitch. I'm not being shady. It's just that when I encounter certain things one too many times with one person, I got to distance myself, because I know me and my attitude. I know me and my attitude, and so it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not going to be a good situation. So I would rather just back off gracefully than to be a bitch about it and be like, fuck you, I'm a bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit, because I'm trying to change. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, like, I'm really trying to rebuild myself. And at this point in time, it's hard because people try you a lot. But you know, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, sometimes when people distance themselves from people, it looks like it's shade, but it's not. And you know, I just feel like some people are just not meant to be in your life like that. You know, I got friends that's been in my life since I was young. And speaking of, you know, just like I, you know, explained the situation about the other girl, it's a girl that I've been friends with since the age of 3. We grew up together. She lived next door to my aunt, and my aunt would never let us out the yard, so we would have to talk through the fence. You know, that's just how far we go back. And you know, we were very close, very close. All the way up until 10th and 11th grade. And once we got to the 11th grade, we kind of broke off from each other. Like, it was always me, her, and my cousin, and somebody else. It was the four of us all the time. You know, in middle school, in summer high school. But once we got to junior year in high school, you know, me and her were still friends, but I met new people. She met new people. I started hanging out with those people a little bit more, and she started hanging out with her new set of friends a lot more. But we didn't stop being friends. It was just that we kind of grew apart. You know, we went to separate directions. And even now, I don't talk to her on a daily basis. I don't even see her all the time. I haven't seen her once this year. But I guarantee you that when I see her, it's gonna be just like I talked to her yesterday. And that means that, and if a situation is like that, that means that person is meant to be in your life for a long period of time. It's not like I put any distance between me and her, and it's not like she put any distance between us. It was just a situation where we met new people and we went our separate ways, but we never stopped fucking with each other at all, because that was always my bitch, and she's still my bitch now, and she knows it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a difference between long-term friends and short-term friends, and I just think that, you know, long-term friends are meant to be here and short-terms are not, and that's just what it is. And just because a person distances themselves from you, that doesn't make them shady. It just means that they're just not, you know, maybe they're just not feeling you at the moment, or they're just not feeling your attitude, or they just feel like that, you know, a friendship with you, or not even just you, or somebody else is just not in the cards for them. You know, it's just not here. You know, it's just not there like it should be. And some people just aren't meant to be your friend. Some people are just meant to be associates. Some people are just meant to be hangout buddies or acquaintances. That's what some people are just meant to be. Everybody is not meant to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I have a lot more people that I can call on these days, but they're not necessarily my friends. They probably be a bitch I hang out with, might be a bitch that I acquaint myself with when I'm out in a social setting. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So, you know, what do y'all think about that? You know, because I never want anyone to think that I'm a shady ass bitch. You know what I mean? Because that's not who I am. I'm not shady at all. But, you know, you know, at some point you just have to keep some distance between people that you aren't so sure about. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily cut them off, but keep that fine line. You know what I'm saying? Like, distance. You know, keep that little distance. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to talk to them all the time. You don't even have to talk to them a few times a month. It's just keep that distance if you don't really feel right. It's not really shade, in my opinion. It's just a part of getting grown and growing the fuck up, because some people just not on the same shit you on anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So that's my testimony about friends, associates, trees, branches, leaves, whatever you want to call it. And it is what it is. So rate, comment, subscribe, like, follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_Stillstanding without the G. At Scotty, email is MrStillStanding with the G at yahoo.com. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, please do so at King of the South 23. I'm out of here. Got to go get myself dressed and go on with my day. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.